Welcome to NGB Business News, where not only do we like to talk about money, everything that's going on within any type of financial space, but we also like to watch people lose money, people. And I know it's a little messed up, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong for that, but I mean, it's always kind of entertaining to see people losing a lot of money day trading. I used to day trade back in the day, and I used to lose a lot of money before I finally slowed it down, started swing trading, and actually bringing in, some small but consistent income. So I'm seeing here today, there's a person that has apparently took out a loan and day traded 75,000 or so dollars in crypto. And his wife was not happy about those losses. So let's get into the article because it seems pretty juicy. If you like this type of content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to help the channel grow. And I'm not going to hold you beautiful people up, so let's get into it. Alright, so Business Insider says this Redditor took out $76,000 in loans to trade meme stocks thanks to hype on Wall Street bets. We all know Wall Street bets. This article was actually just came out January 21st. So this was recently, which is kind of weird because, people normally on Wall Street was back during the big meme stock craze during the pandemic and everything, trading that GameStop, you know what I'm saying, GME to the moon for the chicken tendies. You guys all know about that. But it says it became an addiction and he even lost $6,000 of his girlfriend's money. I bet they're not dating no more. It's a shame. Let's see what it says. Alright, so it says a member of the Reddit group that fueled the GameStop stock chaos took out $75,000 in loans and says he was addicted to trading meme stocks, even losing $6,000 lent to him by his girlfriend. Oh, she lent it to him too. So first thing I'm gonna have to say is don't trade on loans. Who takes out a loan to then make trades? If you don't already have the money to invest into the stock market, what good does it do to pull money from the bank, put yourself into debt, and then put it in the stock market? Because realistically, we all have no idea which way the stock market can go. Obviously, if you just hold your money on the market for 20, 30, 40 years, pretty much you're going to get some type of gain just because, the economy is traditionally growing. But there's going to be down years, there's going to be bad years, and things like meme stocks aren't really indicative, I guess I would say, of how the market is moving in general. So it just does not make any sense to do that. I don't know why his girlfriend would then loan him an additional $6,000. Like, clearly he didn't know what he was doing if he had to, get $75,000. So I think that's an L on her part. Girl, you're gonna have to hold that L, and that's why your $6,000 is gone. Okay, now it says Aaron, a software engineer from Munich, took out tens of thousands of dollars in loans to trade stocks. So he's a software engineer, so he probably makes pretty good money, should be able to save something up and make some smart investments. But clearly that is not what this man is about. He shot his shot from the three. He shot his shot right into the girl's DMs, and she was like, well, you know what I'm saying, you could get to know me if you take me out for this $300 dinner. He went for it. He took her out to the dinner, and you know what she did after he paid that bill? She skedaddled on out of there, and that L was taken. Now it says he was driven by chatter on the Wall Street Bets subreddit, styled as Wall Street Bets, and also known as WSB, which pushed him into investing sums he couldn't afford for fear on missing out on big returns. That FOMO, people, you gotta watch out for that FOMO. Come on now. But dang, when the FOMO got you taking out a $75,000 loan, bro, you need a therapist, bro. Let's be real. We can, wherever you're at, you can always come to NGB Business News. Me and the fans will all come sit you down in a live stream, and we'll talk to you, because you need something. You need Jesus. You need something, because whatever you got going on right now, it ain't it. Now it says Aaron 29 is using the pseudonym as he doesn't want his pseudonym. I'm saying that wrong. Whatever. He doesn't want his family to find out about his losses. It was an addiction because you have this community and they always post. Yeah, bro, you need to leave that community. The man need to delete Tinder. Man need to throw his phone off a cliff. Now, it says, and then you see, oh, there's a next big thing, and you're like, I have to get this money and I have to invest it, or else I will miss out on this big chance. Or you'll invest in that money and you'll end up with a losing chance, boy. Despite making $4,000 from the start, he quickly saw his finances fall into a black hole. And a lot of beginner traders don't know this, but there is kind of like a beginner's luck kind of type of thing going on when you normally start day trading or just trading in general, where you may win your first 1, 2, 3 trades. And a lot of that reason is one, you're very unpredictable, and the market is also very unpredictable. But two, a lot of the bad habits, and yes, there are a lot of bad habits that you can pick up when you've been trading for a very long time. I used to have some really bad habits that I used to have to work extra hard to get rid of. And when you first start out, you don't have those bad habits. You're just kind of thinking, okay, this is a support, this is a resistance, this may be bouncing off my EMA line, that kind of thing. The RSI is here, so I'm gonna shoot under these certain criteria, then I'll make this certain type of trade. And a lot of those bad habits and things like that don't really come until you've been trading for at least a few months, kind of like baseball. You can't walk into your first game and already have bad habits. You may not have good practice, but you don't have bad habits. So I think that's a lot of the reason that happens. And it kind of scoops a lot of people in and makes them feel like, oh man, like I was doing so well. So they keep trying harder and harder and putting in more and more money to try to get to, at least recoup what they lost. And then it becomes a vicious cycle until next thing you know, your girlfriend is taking she's taking the dog, she's taking the car, she's taking the house, and she's going over to Chad's house, and now you don't know what to do. Now it says he took out 5 loans for a total of 71,000 euros, which is $76,000, between December 2020 and September 2021 to help him invest in the meme stocks. Okay, so he might have done this during the craze, but it's weird because the Reddit articles just came out now. Weird. But stocks with low value that gain height through social media, driving up their value, like Bed Bath & Beyond. His biggest one-off loan was for 20 euros, or about $21,000. Now it says Aaron is one of millions that members of Wall Street Bets. We know what Wall Street Bets and everything is. Now, he said he always was interested in the stock market, so when he saw the cool avatar, I was like, wow, that should be my thing. It was not too serious. It was a fun, funny community, and I was like, yeah, I want to be in this community. And yeah, from a basic standpoint, I think Wall Street Bets could have been a beautiful thing. I think Wall Street Bets lost its notoriety when it started being less about finding stocks that have value and more about finding stocks that were going to be a quick cash grab, because that's just dangerous. I don't ever think there's anything bad about a community of people speaking on finances, as long as a few things. One, everyone does their own research and they do their own due diligence when they trade. And two, that the community isn't too optimistic and they're still abiding by the guidelines that something like a hedge fund would have. A hedge fund would never say something like, hey, we're about to get a 300% return or anything like that. But people will go on YouTube, they'll go on Wall Street Bets, and they'll tell you, hey, I'm about to just get a 300% return, this year or something like that, which is just insane. But if you were to be more realistic and say go for something like a 16 or something that follows the S&P 500, then that would be really good for people. People would actually be able to adjust, and they'd be able to, acquire the stocks that are going to help them achieve that realistic goal. And that's when people are really able to help each other. In this case, I just see addiction. I see stock market gambling, and it is a straight up stock market fail, people. Now it says Wall Street Bet posts were the catalyst to his trades. He would read a discussion around a particular stock, request a loan for thousands of dollars, and pile the money into leveraged bets. And he was leveraging 2 times, 3 times the leverage, maybe more. He feels like he was pushed into increasingly risky trades, though he admitted he didn't do much research before putting the money in. But last year was a dire one for the stock market. His stock of choice, Bed Bath & Beyond, lost 88% of its value since January 2021. It would be more if not another short squeeze driven rally. He was ashamed, boy. You better be ashamed. You literally said here that Wall Street Bets was the catalyst to get you to, purchase these stocks in the first place. That's an L, sir. Now, he said when the losses piled up, he convinced his girlfriend to let him invest her money in August last year. She is dumb for this. You're both dumb for this. I get she was just trying to help out and everything. And let's be real, she's a real one, because a lot of females will try to suck the money out of you. They won't give you money. So the point, she was like, hey, follow your dreams, baby. Follow your dreams, baby. Here's $6,000. And then next month, I'm breaking up with you. Now, she initially suggested putting 100 euros in a bank account that Aaron had access to. He said, what am I going to do with 100 euros? You cannot get a lot of money off of it. He said, I will invest your money with no risk. How he going to lose all this money, lose all his money, go over to her and tell her that it's not going to have no risk? That's insane. He initially convinced his girlfriend to put 10,000 into her account. He acknowledged he misled her on the level of risk with all the investments. Within too much of accessing his girlfriend's money, he lost 6,000 of it betting on meme stocks. She found out by viewing her brokerage account before Aaron could break the news to her, he said. You know, he was sweating bullets losing that 6,000. And that's the thing, that it's very difficult to trade with other people's money. I've said this on the other channel all the time. Trading is especially if you're doing high frequency trading, it's such a mental thing. Your mind needs to be on point. You need to be eating healthy. You need to be working out. You need to have a schedule, because the market gets manipulated in so many ways. You can lose good trades, and that can really start to play with your mental. And when your mental gets off in trading, you just lose money, and then money again and again and again, and it ends up being a very dangerous cycle. You know what I'm saying? And everything like that. So guys, I just want to say, just so you guys know, do not be giving people advice like that. Do not be trading with other people's money or loan money and everything like that, because it's going to make it even harder for you to be in that good, successful mental state that is going to take, for you to make these trades that you need to trade. Now, he said, I was ashamed, and I am still ashamed. I could have went to the casino and played a shot machine, and it would have been the same thing. He turned it into gambling. Now, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, a self-regulated organization that monitors broker behavior, warns that all investing carries risks and suggests, asset allocation and diversification to reduce the risk of investing. As you know, don't put all your money in Bed Bath & Beyond, because it might just go down 88%. Put some in Bed Bath & Beyond. Put some in Apple, put some in Google, put some in some consumer staples, some toilet paper, some things like that. Put some in the energy sector. The energy sector is doing real good right now. Put some in the healthcare, you know what I'm saying? So if one of these industries gets hit, you're still good. You know what I'm saying? Let's say all of a sudden you find out that most of the tech companies are spying on you and all of their stocks go down 30%. If you have a little bit of your money in tech, then you'll be good and you can still trade and grow in all of the other industries. But if all your money or 90% of your assets are put into the tech sector, you're screwed. Now, it says losing money didn't end Aaron's relationship, and he said he even went on a holiday to Portugal in December with a trip she paid for. She's really the dream girl, adding that she doesn't get angry when the subject of his trading comes up. Wow, he's got to keep her. She's a good one. Where's she at? She got a sister. You know what I'm saying? She got a sister. Like, this man losing her all this money, she's still taking him to Portugal. I'm trying to go to Portugal. I'm trying to shake hands with Cristiano Ronaldo. You feel me? Now, he said, but it's causing other strains. He can only go out for food or drinks when his girlfriend pays. He would like to propose to her, but he can't afford an engagement ring. He could have afforded an engagement ring. If he was able to take a $75,000 loan for day trading, he could have taken out a $75,000 loan as a house down payment. You feel me? He estimates that he pays $1,500 in debt repayments every month, a sizable chunk of his monthly income of around $28,800 after taxes, which Insider verified. with documents. Dang, wait, he only makes 2,800 after taxes as a software engineer. Dang, it must be like wherever he lives and living in Munich. I feel like Munich is the capital of Germany. I would have assumed they would have paid more. But he has about 50,000 to 60,000 left to pay off. He'll probably be paying off his debt through 2028. He said he has to pay for rent. He has to pay for food. I'm only living to pay this stuff. Now, he said a spokesperson for Reddit directed the insider to the site rules, which includes warning against market manipulation, as well as short squeezes and scams. It said users should engage with communities at their own discretion, follow their policies and their rules. Now, he's never gambled before this and everything like that. So this was a pretty sad story to see. I mean, this man is definitely down as bad as you can be. And that's one thing that I think people really got to realize is before you really get into truly investing in the stock market, you want to make sure that you have some money saved up, you know, just in case anything happens, you know, for a rainy day and everything like that. And when you got money saved up and you have money that's allocated for just trading, then you end up, you know, trading a lot better because you can trade with a lot clearer mind. If you know, oh my gosh, if I don't get this day trade today, I may not be able to feed my family, you're not going to be able to come into that with the type of mindset that you need to really be successful at it. And you can see here, he's at this point, he's only able to eat, and he's not even able to eat. He's not able to go get drinks with friends and do a lot of normal things that would keep his mental state nice and happy and level-headed because he made such a bad decision, you know, with his money and everything. So let me know what you guys think about this. And also, you don't got to tell me how much you lost, but if you guys want to, let's talk about some of our biggest losses. I'll start with mine right here. I took a pre-earnings call Facebook I want to say I went short. And then it went long. I got a call from my dad. He was like, yeah, like I'm in this. It might be a good play, everything like that. I was really on my high frequency day trading then. So I was like, and I think I lost, I don't know. I might have lost somewhere in between like $900 and $1,200 instantly. Like the snap of a finger, guys. Like it was 2 minutes or something like that, and it couldn't even pull out of it. It was after market trading. It was pretty ugly. But yeah, that's my story. I want to hear some of you guys' story, and if you like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff for more. Have a great day, and goodbye.